Ryan Henry speaks on the overwhelming amount of DMs since returning to personal tattoo sessions.
I've been in DMs booking all day. Well, trying to book. Having conversations all day. I've been DMs having conversations all day. Nobody's actually booked.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
And I try to leave it to my assistant, but my assistant be busy sometimes. So when I try to help out, I tell you to hit me. But I got a few people that was saying what they want. Nobody wants to book seriously until they ready to book. What them dates probably be gone. As soon as I mention send your deposit, they tell me about when they want to book later. That's why I just let my assistant handle it. Because outside of that, they act like they want to book, and they just trying to fuck on. So. I didn't say DM me to, who the hell is Tiffany? I didn't say DM me to try to start a conversation. Or don't DM me to start a conversation about tattoos and thinking it's going to lead somewhere else. We cut that shit out. All right? That shit is whack. We don't like to be, I ain't going to say we don't. All men don't like to be objectified like that. But if you did get through with Brittany, cool. Because I tried to talk to a lot of people, but motherfuckers ran me around in circles. So I'm going to just leave it to the assistant. So she gets paid to get ran around in circles. Because, yeah, acting like you want to book. You know what I'm saying? Acting like you want to book. It's crazy. You're right, because we're not. It's like 8 years ago, bro. What's wrong with y'all? First time you've gotten first opportunity. Try to give him a apology. He ain't say that. What the hell is that? Holland. That's the UK, right? What up from Belize? Alexis. I don't be tripping. Yeah, these are not good for you at all. Not good for you at all. I ain't really got shit in here that's good for me besides water. Netherlands? Oh, Amsterdam. I've been to Amsterdam. It's cold. I like Amsterdam. If y'all say y'all want to book me, just talk to my assistant. Because like I said, I opened up my DMs and I replied to a lot of people. And most people really wasn't on shit. Some people say they want to do shit, but like telling me when you want to book for later on, that's later on. You know what I'm saying? I'll answer questions and stuff, but you know, that shit really don't be serious. Yeah, I love fruits and vegetables. Yeah, Waikia is some great water. But it's getting dark out. So if you DM me and you want to talk about the appointment, I'm giving you the opportunity to not have to wait in line with them, because I know she got a lot going on. But you still have to pay a deposit. You you have to pay a deposit. That's what locks in your day. If you want to DM me, be ready to pay your deposit. That just locks in your damn day. Or I'm gonna try for later on, and we gonna see her. It might not be there. The day might not be there. So we can try for later on. I'm finna go back to the gym. So Jay Hill, what up, fool? Yeah, it's getting dark out. Like fast. It's getting dark fast. No, the deposit is not $350. The deposit is forwarding towards your final piece. So the deposit is like $500. I charge $250 to $300 an hour, depending whether it's a cover up, you're doing color, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. It's a lot more people out here cheaper than me. I get it. Blessing to be where I am 17 years in the game. But don't hound me down and talk endlessly crazy to me and then don't have the money. Or don't have, because this place you can go cheaper. Yeah, Jay here, I see y'all sold y'all crib, man. Blessings to y'all. New life. Yeah, I mean, I might not be for everybody. There's some cheaper people out there. If you worry about the price, you shouldn't be thinking about the tattoo. All right. Oh, there's a lot of people way more talented than me that's cheaper. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I take my stents and breaks for tattooing because I can't handle all this shit mentally no more. You know, so. But when I'm back, I'm back. Cool. They got a Coolsville in Vegas. I remember they had a Coolsville when I was whatever. Can you pay me $350 without a tattoo? Sure, you absolutely can. What? Yeah, my price is my price. You know. But hey, for people, I see people keep talking about this when they say like, oh, we miss you on the show, we miss you on the show. I started that show in 2015. All right, we went about 9 years straight. Now I'll say probably 8 years straight, maybe about 9 seasons, something like that. Mind y'all, times have changed. It's not much reality TV out no more. People change. Everybody on my show grew and grew up, and we've all went our separate ways and stuff like that. So when people say like, I want to see you back on TV, I'm about to be 40 this year. Now I know they got shows, they got people who 40, 50, you know, acting a goddamn fool. I never wanted to act a fool in my fucking 20s. All right? Shit, I got on the show when I was like 27. I never wanted to act a fool when I was 27. All right? So, a damn show, through all the things that I've been through and the things that I've fucking lost along the way with the show and that I've gained, I don't want to be 40 on no fucking show. Acting no type of way. Even, mind you, I wasn't acting a fool a lot of times. It was made to look like that. There's people to this day that think I'm mean because they only show you clips of a fucking whole day argument and look like I'm just yelling at everybody. Because it comes on TV all the time. So somebody new is watching this show every damn day, and the me you're seeing is 10 years ago. So you know, when you coming into this saying like, oh, when the show coming back on, it's not. Right? Not mine. My show's not coming back on. If another show's coming back on, that's cool. You know, if the show comes back on without me, that's fine. I'm not doing no show again. If I did, it would have to be with my people. You know what I'm saying? got up on me like that. It's still Chicago. You know, so I know. I mean, I changed it. Me changing the narrative is what made the show boring, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So, because like the last 2 seasons, I was a producer. And what that initially meant was that I had more say-so in what was going on. But if anybody knew me from the beginning, I didn't want no bunch of bullshit any fucking way. You know what I'm saying? Not for people that I with, not for people that I didn't with. I didn't want no bullshit at all. So if that was too boring to be on TV, then take me the fuck off. That's all. You know, it's people who audition for shows and shit to try to be on TV, and they will do whatever to make whatever happen. That wasn't what me and my people was about. You know what I'm saying? So, see, that's the thing. People asking that, like, I know somebody that wants to air a show, how to get on TV. I don't fucking know. I didn't audition to get on TV. I didn't fucking look for getting on TV. They called me. I put my head down. I was doing what the fuck I did in business, and the TVs and the networks, they call you. If you doing enough in your city or in your field, you know what I'm saying, then the people will see it. You understand? Shit. I tried to give relatability between family and friends. You know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, we were able to be around for a long time because most of the things we did were relatable for people. So, that's all I can give. I do this. So I might come to Houston this weekend to work. I don't know. I might come to Houston to work. Face card definitely helped. I mean, we wasn't no bunch of ugly motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, that's opinionated shit. You know? We don't look like something to everybody. We just be trying to, at least we clean and we don't stink. So, yeah, I mean, if you're blessed to be able to do those things, then, you know, do them, but do them at your mental capacity. Like for me, I'm blessed to have people and supporters in you know, other countries and all over the country. So if I wanted to, yeah, I could open a 9 mag tattoo shop in every major city in the damn country. And that's more than 10 major cities in the country where people want you at. And I can make $50,000 a month to $100,000 a month at each of those shops if I wanted to be lucrative like that. But to have that shit mentally on me, I didn't want to do none of that shit. So I didn't open up a shop in every place because I didn't want an empire. I didn't want to take over the entire fucking world. I didn't want to be the best artist. I didn't want to be, you know, a manager of shops of, you know, a million different places. I just wanted to have one hub and have some peace. And then when I didn't have peace in that hub, I had to let that shit go and then go through what I needed to make those things happen. Like I said, I could have fired everybody I worked with and got all new artists because I can have artists work for me all over. I didn't want to do that. It wasn't about the money. I'd have rather been absolutely fucking broke, which happened at one point, and be at fucking peace rather than fucking be stressed out by the same shit that I was doing over and over and over again for what I was allowing. You know, if you've never run a business, you have 20 people working with you and have 20 different attitudes and motherfuckers who ain't never had no money who you fucking make famous and who you make charge more now. A motherfucker who started off $300 a goddamn a portrait and now they make $1,500 a portrait because of where you put them at. Motherfuckers get and they get the fuck on. Motherfuckers like, hey, I ain't coming to work. Damn. So when you got shit like that and it goes on because now I got motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, who was with me. Imagine when people worked with me and shit like that and they was around, I made sure, if you saw people on my show, they got paid also. You know what I mean? As cast members and shit. So you talking about motherfuckers who, I had motherfuckers who took 9 mag out of their bio and just put Black Ink Crew in their bio. Like, you wasn't 9 mag no more. You just Black Ink Crew. And you telling the world that's what you were. without 9mag and shit. So that type of I don't f with, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, would I do that again? No. 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 Yeah, if you go on TikTok, they said I'm on TikTok every day. But I'm here. Mind you, hold on. That shit run every fucking day. 24 hours a day. They run all of New York and then all of Chicago. As soon as Chicago is off at the end of the season, all of New York again. So, yeah, reshooting the arguments is fucking crazy. Most times, like me, Don, fucking Charmaine, Van, if we had to fucking, if they didn't get what they wanted from an argument that was already happening, or that happened and shit like that, and they wanted to reshoot it, we'd walk the fuck out. So, we walked the fuck out. You can ask Don for whoever, we walked, like, all right, man, we done. We ain't doing this shit. So, that's why they hated us. Motherfuckers would tell you, like, we was the worst to shoot it because we wasn't doing all the bullshit. Some people would, but we wasn't trying to do all that shit. You know what I mean? So, I'm mad that people got to get that shit now every day because somebody new is watching every day. Then they knew it and they come to my page asking me about some shit. Girl, I'm 40. Don't ask me about no shit from when I'm 28 that you just not seeing right now. That shit is over and done with. My kids are in college. You know what I'm saying? My son is almost done being a freshman in college. On that show, that was like 5. Maybe 6 or some shit. So, I'm not 40 yet, but I've been saying I've been 40 for the last 4 or 5 years.
Thanks for tuning in to 9mag TV.